Hai, kali ini kita akan membahas female VTuber ikan dari Sanji, yaitu Finana. Banyak banget dari kalian yang request akan kasusnya ini, dan gue sampai bimbang mau fokus ke luka Kaneshiro atau Finana dulu. Cuma gue putuskan buat membahas Finana. Sebenarnya kasusnya cukup straightforward dan cukup lucu melihat si ikan ini dimasak. Lagi ramai banget diperbincangkan bahwa si Finana ini adalah backstabber atau pengkhianat. Wah, kenapa tuh? Kok bisa? Ini semua dimulai setelah Zeon Lanza atau yang sekarang kita kenal sebagai Sayu Synchronicity di terminated oleh Niji Sanji. Ya, setelah kejadian itu di streamingnya, Finana berbicara tentang pengalaman dan situasinya dengan Zion. Dimana di dalam streamingnya itu dia bilang bahwa kejadian di antara dia dan Zion cukuplah kompleks. Dimana si Finana ini bilang dia merasa tersakiti akan hal yang dilakukan oleh Zion, terutama karena dia mencoba membantu Zion Lanza pada saat itu. Tapi si Zion ini mengabaikannya dan memanipulasi si Finana. Dia berkata dia menyesal karena kadang dia adalah orang yang terlalu baik, sehingga dia dimanipulasi dan akhirnya dia merefleksikan pelajaran yang didapatkannya dan menekankan pentingnya lebih berhati-hati dalam mendukung orang lain. Dan hal ini tentu membuat orang-orang di komunitas bersimpati kepada si Finana dan membuat kita mengkritik Zion. Heck, bahkan gue juga dulu hampir tergecok dengan si ikan ini. Ini kalau kalian mau lihat klipnya, udah gue terjemahin juga.
I'm sure you guys saw some of the recent news that happened in Niji, and that was probably the craziest arc I've ever been through. With the recent announcement about Zion that happened, I actually have a lot of feelings that really welled up in me, because I believe on what was mentioned on the termination thing, it mentions things like how she lied to other people and stuff, and I apparently happened to be one of those people actually. So I was feeling really depressed for quite a while. So I've never had that happen to me before, so it was really wild. But I hate that I'm a really nice person sometimes and like to give others the benefit of the doubt, but there was one time where I was trying to help her out. I gave her some advice, to, do it properly, but she didn't really listen to what I said, so that got her in trouble. And I thought it was a misunderstanding from staff side, so and this happened like during my vacation, my recent vacation, and I spent some of my time to sort of defend her a bit, but then I realized I got gaslit. After that, I was like, oh my god, I didn't realize I was just gaslit the entire time, and I did all of that for nothing basically. So I felt really horrible about it, and I was really sad that she didn't really mention to me either about it or talk to me about it. So I felt really hurt for a while, and it was really bad. So it never really improved on later on. So sorry if I'm stuttering a lot, but it was so horrible, and she was apologizing to me, for things that she still did after apologizing, and I was like, okay, I think that might have been the last straw for me. So I'm just gonna back off and let staff take care of the rest. So it was a really rough time for me, but I kind of learned something from that experience though, which is I mean, I'm always gonna still give the benefit of the doubt for a lot of people, but I will try to be more careful next time. But I really did my best to help her. I actually tried so hard, you had no idea, and nothing I did helped. And
Bahkan di klipnya dia ngomong kalau dia tuh orang yang baik gitu. Si Finana itu ngaku-ngaku gitu. Kayak mana ada orang yang baik ngaku kalau dia itu orang yang baik. Kayak bro, kapan lu pernah mendengar orang yang baik ngaku-ngaku orang baik gitu. Kayak biasanya kayak gitu tuh kalau di anime di akhir jadi villain ya. Jadi villain, aku tahu lah. Pada awalnya semua orang di komunitas mendukung Finana, namun itu semua berubah ketika Selen Tatsuki diterminasi. Dan mulai terlihatlah kebenaran yang ada. Apalagi Sayu atau Zion Lanza sendiri yang menceritakan cerita dari sudut pandangnya dan membantah pernyataan dari Finana. Di streamingnya ini Sayu merasa kecewa dan marah terhadap Finana karena merasa telah dikhianati. Finana membuat pernyataan publik yang merugikan Sayu atau si Zion ini. Meskipun mereka telah berbicara dan menyelesaikan masalah mereka secara pribadi melalui DM. Sayu merasa bahwa Finana seharusnya lebih berhati-hati dengan kata-katanya, mengingat pengaruh besar yang dimiliki seorang influencer, apalagi VTuber ya kan. Sayu juga menyoroti bahwa tindakan Finana ini menciptakan kesan negatif tentang Zion dan mengabaikan pembicaraan pribadi yang telah terjadi di antara mereka. Hal ini membuat Sayu merasa sangat terluka dan dikhianati. Dan ini klipnya sekali lagi kalau kalian mau nonton, udah gue translate.
That's something that English is not her native language. So, and I'm not saying that her English sucks or anything like that. I'm just saying maybe she thought these things just actually happened. If you believe what those things are at face value, if somebody says this person was lying about getting a sponsorship, you know, that's one of the things that were on the thing, then fine. I guess I just don't get that because I don't understand believing a company over your friend. There are people out there who do that. I think it's sad. That's all. I don't think it's a good thing to do unless you really consider that person to just be worthless to you. The thing that makes me mad about this, whether she actually thought this or not, what happened on the tournament was actually true or not, and again, she's not used to having this kind of power because influencers have a lot of power in what we say. We have to be very careful about what we say. What she said here makes it sound like Zion is a more horrible person and that everything is true. Whether or not she realizes that or not, and because she was in a position that she would know, right? Because they were gen mates. Have I spoken to her since that stream? No, because I have no reason to. Because I actually expressed that I still thought that we could talk things out and be friends, but I know that she does not want that. Like, I've been backstabbed by a lot of people. I actually had a huge PTSD of females for a very long time because of what happened. I used to really dislike other females because I was very scared of them, and I knew that they would be very dishonest with me. It happened again, kind of thing, you know? Like, why couldn't you just talk? And this happened twice with another girl there, obviously, who was one of someone that Zion thought she was very close to as well, and she also got backstabbed. After they talked, which was even worse, they talked privately and cleared up everything and explained things, and she basically told the story that got told before they talked. It was her thoughts on what happened before they even talked things through, and that's why I am angry at her, because it's like the whole talk never happened between the two of them. Like, they talked privately in DMs, and oh boy, I wish she had screenshotted that. But it was very, very long. Like, I do not like accusing people of doing things that are bad or negative. I don't like doing that because a lot of people just make mistakes. I make mistakes. A lot of people just have bad wording, but I do not understand why she would talk about what happened if they had already talked things through as if they had. Like, it's very, very hurtful, and I think that being in the industry, in this space for so long, she knows the weight of her words. Not like Kotaka, where Kotaka maybe didn't know the weight of her word, how much it would affect and hurt the person afterwards, but the other one definitely did, and that is what I don't like. I think that is very ill-willed.
Dan ya, seperti itulah kasus atau drama kali ini. Lagi pula apa yang kalian harapkan dari orang yang bilang kalau dia benci kelakuan parasosial tapi juga ikutan streaming ASMR girlfriend? Dan si ikannya juga sempat dimasak sama orang di Twitter. Kayak Finana tuh nge-tweet, "It wasn't a spider, but the fact that I heard a crunch made me lose my appetite this morning. I want to KMS." Ya. Terus si Flipside ini, dia juga VTuber, dia ngejawab si tweetnya Finana dengan, "Be steer clear of suicide jokes after 2 of your coworkers attempted." Ya, pokoknya si ikan ini benar dimasak dan akhirnya dibenci sama semua orang di komunitas. Well, sampai situ aja sih harusnya videonya. Tadinya gue mau balik lagi bahas Zion dulu dan kasus-kasusnya sebelum kita ke inti permasalahan ini. Cuma gak usah lah ya, kalian juga udah banyak yang tahu dan nanti malah gak jelas. Lagian juga konteksnya udah cukup lah. Apalagi kalau kalian nonton klip-klip yang tadi gue terjemahin kan. Kayaknya videonya malah panjang gara-gara klipnya. Ada yang 3 menit sama 2 menit ya. Yeah. Oke, sampai sini aja videonya. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe. Bye. Tadinya gue pengen bahas Tukakan Shiro dulu, cuman ya akhirnya gue bebas lah bisa bahas Tukakan Shiro. Tapi nggak tahu sih nanti yang Ryoma bakal ada kasus lagi atau enggak. Pokoknya stay tune, pantengin aja terus channel gue. Bye.